Michael Moritz stands as one of Silicon Valley's most influential and successful venture capitalists, a figure whose career trajectory from journalist to investment legend offers fascinating insights into the evolution of technology entrepreneurship and the power of strategic thinking in business. Born in Cardiff, Wales in 1954, Moritz would eventually become synonymous with some of the most transformative companies of the digital age, including Google, Yahoo, and PayPal, while serving as a partner at Sequoia Capital for over 3 decades. The early years of Moritz's life were marked by intellectual curiosity and a drive for excellence that would later define his approach to venture capital. After completing his undergraduate studies at Christ Church, Oxford, where he studied history, Moritz crossed the Atlantic to pursue graduate work at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. This educational foundation, combining the analytical rigor of historical research with the quantitative skills of business school, would prove instrumental in shaping his investment philosophy. The blend of humanistic understanding and financial acumen became a hallmark of his approach to evaluating entrepreneurs and emerging technologies. Moritz's professional journey began not in the world of finance, but in journalism, where he honed the skills that would later make him such an effective investor. Working as a journalist for Time magazine in the late 1970s and early 1980s, he covered the nascent personal computer industry, gaining first-hand exposure to the technological revolution that was beginning to transform American business and society. This experience provided him with invaluable insights into the personalities, motivations, and market dynamics that drove innovation in Silicon Valley. His journalistic background taught him to ask penetrating questions, to identify compelling narratives, and to understand the human stories behind technological breakthroughs. During his time at Time, Moritz authored Return to the Little Kingdom, a biography of Steve Jobs and the early days of Apple Computer that became one of the definitive accounts of the company's founding. The book demonstrated his ability to penetrate the often secretive world of technology startups and to understand the complex personalities that drive innovation. This work not only established his credibility within Silicon Valley circles, but also provided him with deep insights into the entrepreneurial mindset and the challenges facing technology companies in their formative stages. The transition from journalism to venture capital came in 1986 when Moritz joined Sequoia Capital, one of Silicon Valley's most prestigious and successful venture capital firms. Founded by Don Valentine, Sequoia had already established itself as a major player in technology investing, with early investments in companies like Atari, Oracle, and Cisco Systems. Moritz's arrival at Sequoia marked the beginning of a partnership that would help define the modern venture capital industry and establish new standards for technology investing. At Sequoia, Moritz quickly distinguished himself through his meticulous research methods and his ability to identify promising entrepreneurs and technologies before they became obvious to the broader market. His approach to venture capital was characterized by thorough due diligence, deep industry knowledge, and an almost obsessive attention to detail. He understood that successful technology investing required not just financial resources, but also the ability to provide strategic guidance, operational expertise, and network connections that could help portfolio companies navigate the challenges of rapid growth. One of Moritz's most significant early successes at Sequoia was his investment in Yahoo, the web portal that became one of the defining companies of the early internet era. In 1995, when Jerry Yang and David Filo were still Stanford graduate students running their web directory as a hobby, Moritz recognized the potential of their simple idea to organize and categorize the rapidly expanding World Wide Web. The investment in Yahoo demonstrated his ability to see beyond current limitations and to envision how emerging technologies could scale to serve millions of users. Yahoo's eventual success validated Moritz's thesis about the importance of internet infrastructure and established him as one of the leading investors in web-based companies. The Yahoo investment also illustrated Moritz's hands-on approach to working with portfolio companies. Rather than simply providing capital and hoping for the best, he became deeply involved in strategic planning, helping to recruit key executives and guiding the company through critical decision points. This model of active partnership between venture capitalists and entrepreneurs became increasingly common in Silicon Valley, with Moritz serving as one of its most effective practitioners. Perhaps even more significant than his Yahoo investment was Moritz's role in the early funding of Google, the search engine company that would eventually become one of the world's most valuable corporations. In 1999, when Larry Page and Sergey Brin were still PhD students at Stanford, Moritz led Sequoia's investment in their fledgling company. The investment required considerable vision and risk-taking, as the commercial potential of internet search was not yet fully understood, and numerous competitors were already attempting to solve similar problems. Moritz's decision to invest in Google reflected his deep understanding of both technology trends and market dynamics. He recognized that the explosive growth of web content created an urgent need for better search capabilities, and he was impressed by the technical sophistication of the PageRank algorithm that Page and Brin had developed. More importantly, he saw in the two founders the combination of technical brilliance and entrepreneurial ambition that he had learned to identify as essential ingredients for startup success. The Google investment became one of the most successful venture capital investments in history, generating returns that exceeded even the most optimistic projections. Beyond the financial returns, the investment demonstrated Moritz's ability to spot transformative technologies and to support entrepreneurs who were tackling some of the most challenging problems in computer science and information management. The success of Google also reinforced the importance of academic research as a source of breakthrough innovations, a lesson that would inform Moritz's investment strategy for years to come. Another defining investment in Moritz's career was his early support for PayPal, the online payments company founded by Peter Thiel, Max Levchin, and others. The investment in PayPal showcased Moritz's ability to understand the potential of financial technology long before it became a mainstream investment category. He recognized that the growth of e-commerce would require new payment infrastructure, and he was impressed by the team's technical capabilities and their vision for creating a more efficient and secure way to conduct online transactions. The PayPal investment also demonstrated Moritz's willingness to support entrepreneurs who were challenging established industries and regulatory frameworks. Online payments represented a significant departure from traditional banking and financial services, requiring companies to navigate complex regulatory environments while building new technological capabilities. Moritz's support helped PayPal overcome these challenges and establish itself as a dominant player in the emerging digital payments market. Throughout his career, Moritz has been known for his distinctive investment philosophy, which emphasizes the importance of exceptional entrepreneurs over specific technologies or market opportunities. He has consistently argued that the quality of the founding team is the most important factor in determining a startup success, and he has developed sophisticated methods for evaluating entrepreneurial talent. His approach involves extensive interviews with founders, detailed reference checks, and careful assessment of both technical capabilities and leadership potential. Moritz's investment philosophy also reflects his belief in the importance of market timing and the ability to identify inflection points in technology adoption. He has repeatedly demonstrated an ability to spot emerging trends before they become widely recognized, whether in internet search, online payments, or other areas of technology innovation. This prescient understanding of market dynamics has been crucial to his success as an investor and has helped establish Sequoia's reputation as one of the most forward-thinking venture capital firms in Silicon Valley. Beyond his individual investments, Moritz has played a significant role in shaping the culture and practices of the venture capital industry. He has been a strong advocate for the importance of due diligence and thorough research in investment decision-making, pushing back against the tendency toward quick decisions and superficial analysis that sometimes characterizes venture investing. His methodical approach and attention to detail have influenced a generation of younger investors and helped establish new standards for professional excellence in the industry. Moritz has also been instrumental in developing Sequoia's approach to international expansion, recognizing early on that technology innovation was becoming increasingly global in scope. He played a key role in establishing Sequoia's operations in China and other international markets, understanding that the next generation of technology leaders would emerge from diverse geographic and cultural contexts. This global perspective has been crucial to Sequoia's continued success and has helped the firm maintain its position as one of the world's leading venture capital organizations. The personal qualities that have made Moritz such an effective investor extend beyond his analytical capabilities and market insights. Colleagues and entrepreneurs who have worked with him consistently describe his intellectual curiosity, his willingness to challenge conventional wisdom, and his ability to ask penetrating questions that reveal important truths about businesses and markets. His background in journalism has served him well in this regard, as he has maintained a reporter's instinct for uncovering stories and understanding the human motivations that drive business success. Moritz's influence extends beyond his direct investments to his role as a mentor and advisor to countless entrepreneurs and investors. He has been generous with his time and expertise, helping to develop the next generation of technology leaders and contributing to the broader ecosystem of innovation in Silicon Valley. His writings and speeches have provided valuable insights into the venture capital process and have helped educate entrepreneurs about the realities of building successful technology companies. The philanthropic activities of Michael Moritz represent another important dimension of his impact on society. Together with his wife, Harriet Heyman, he has made significant contributions to educational institutions, healthcare organizations, and other charitable causes. Their philanthropic work reflects a commitment to using their success to benefit broader society and to support institutions that can help address important social challenges. Perhaps most notably, Moritz and Heyman have made substantial donations to Oxford University, including a major gift to establish the Moritz Heyman Scholarship Program, which provides financial support for graduate students from around the world. This commitment to education reflects Moritz's belief in the importance of intellectual development and his recognition that access to high-quality education is crucial for social mobility and innovation. The impact of Moritz's career on the technology industry cannot be overstated. Through his investments in companies like Google, Yahoo, and PayPal, he has helped create the infrastructure that underlies much of the modern digital economy. These companies have not only generated enormous economic value, but have also transformed how people communicate, access information, and conduct business. The ripple effects of these investments continue to influence technological development and business innovation around the world. Looking at Moritz's career from a broader perspective, it represents a remarkable example of how individual vision and expertise can shape entire industries. His success demonstrates the crucial role that venture capitalists play in the innovation ecosystem, not just as providers of capital, but as strategic partners who can help entrepreneurs realize their vision and overcome the challenges of building successful companies. The model of active, engaged venture capital that Moritz has championed has become the standard approach in Silicon Valley and has been copied by investors around the world. The evolution of Moritz's career also illustrates the changing nature of technology entrepreneurship over the past several decades. When he began his career in venture capital, the technology industry was much smaller and more focused on hardware and enterprise software. The emergence of the internet and the growth of consumer technology created new opportunities and challenges that required different approaches to investment and company building. Moritz's ability to adapt to these changing conditions and to identify new areas of opportunity has been crucial to his sustained success. As the technology industry continues to evolve, with new developments in artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and other emerging fields, the principles and practices that Moritz has developed over his career remain relevant and valuable. His emphasis on thorough research, his focus on exceptional entrepreneurs, and his commitment to active partnership with portfolio companies provide a model for how venture capitalists can continue to add value in an increasingly complex and competitive environment. The legacy of Michael Moritz extends beyond his individual achievements to his influence on the broader culture of Silicon Valley and the global technology industry. His success has inspired countless other investors and entrepreneurs, and his approach to venture capital has helped establish best practices that continue to guide the industry. Perhaps most importantly, his career demonstrates the potential for individuals to have a profound impact on technological progress and economic development through careful analysis, strategic thinking, and a commitment to supporting innovation and entrepreneurship.